Hey, this is Owen. If you're comfortable, leave your first name and state at the sound of the tiny truck backing up.
Hey, so this is honestly my first time calling in, so I'm a bit nervous. But I just found this really interesting. So my name is Jordis. I live in Alabama, South Alabama, and I know we have some Jehovah's Witness neighbors, but we have never gotten like a letter from them in the mail, and these are not my neighbors that we got this letter from. But now they're sending letters. I don't know if that's a normal thing. Basically, it basically just said that we needed to come to Kingdom Hall, come to a meeting, and had a Bible verse, and it said visit our website, it was jw.org. I don't know if that's new, but I figured it would be interesting if it wasn't, because I know they have been buckling down a little bit lately. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Love your channel. Bye.
Appreciate that phone call. Very interesting. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses have actually started a campaign, a new campaign, quote unquote, where they're trying to bring in as many people as possible before Armageddon strikes. They've believed that the end was here, or the end was right around the corner since their inception, honestly. They have even made end times predictions and put a year on it. They said in 1925, the end is going to come. In 1914, the end is going to come. In 1975, the end is here. It's going to happen. And they even had a phrase, stay alive to 75. They believed it with everything in them. And of course, lo and behold, the date comes, nothing happens, big surprise. And they had to backtrack and everything else. And they lost a ton of people. And when they lost all those people, they came out and said, well, the Bible says in the end, the greater number will cool off, quote unquote, meaning that everybody's going to leave when the end is near. So I tend to believe that they're not stupid enough to make another end times prediction. I think they've probably learned from their past mistakes. But they are right on top of it. They've even named some key political figures that they believe aren't supposed to basically be named until we're in the Great Tribulation or until Armageddon is right there, right around the corner. They named the King of the North as Russia. So in the December JW Broadcasting episode that they released recently, they basically said that they were starting a new letter writing campaign because they think that the end is here. The end is like right around the corner. They keep getting more and more dire if it's possible, basically trying to bring in as many people as they possibly can before the end actually strikes. And we'll know that they think that the end is actually here, like we are in the Great Tribulation, because they say what's going to happen is the message that they deliver when they knock on your door will switch from one of good news to one of judgment. And that basically means the good news message says that you can still join, you can still come in and still make it through Armageddon alive. But the message of judgment means you're fucked, it's over, you have no chance of making it through Armageddon, but we're not going to stop knocking on doors, we're going to continue to knock on doors and tell you how fucked you are. That's what the switch is going to be. Now, I don't think that they're actually going to make that switch anytime soon because, you can try to erase things from the history books and say, oh, we never said the end was here in 1975. Other people said the end was here in 1975. But you can't really come back from switching from a message of good news to judgment. That's kind of a final nail in the coffin. If they switched from good news to judgment and the end really wasn't here, which obviously it wouldn't be because they're full of shit, they're fucked. That's it. There's no coming back from that. So right now they've started this big letter writing push, this big letter writing campaign to try to bring in as many Jehovah's Witnesses as possible while it's still good news. That's probably why you got letters, because of the big push.